Breaking news out of the NBA, the Milwaukee Bucks are trying to trade Giannis Antetokounmpo 6 weeks away from the NBA draft, and this is huge news for multiple reasons. The Boston Celtics are at the center of this, right? Because we know at the end of the day, Shams reported that the Celtics were trying to acquire Giannis at the trade deadline, falling short of their goals this year in the first round. It doesn't matter if Tatum didn't play in Game 7. The Celtics were nowhere near good enough and blew a 3-1 series lead. They have interior issues offensively and defensively. Who changes that? Giannis does. And don't forget, years ago, Brad Stevens was not scared to trade Jaylen Brown to the Brooklyn Nets in 2022. And also, we have these comments about Giannis. He controls where he wants to go, by the way, and it's rumored that he wants to stay in the East. And all the other teams within the Eastern Conference cannot offer a better package that would involve Jaylen Brown in this situation. Again, look at this comment that he made about Joe Mazzulla. Everything about my decision is based on winning. Look at Joe Mazzulla. He had so many opportunities this season to make excuses he never did. He realized what he had in his players. Is that not a damning quote? And that's a real one. As a lifelong Celtics fan, it would be devastating to see Jaylen Brown go. But the reality is, if I've seen Paul Pierce, Kevin Garnett, and Ray Allen all leave the Boston Celtics, I can digest seeing Jaylen Brown leave. And I know he's a future Hall of Famer, a future Celtics Hall of Famer, likely getting that number 7 retired. We have to be realistic about this. The Celtics were not close to a title this year. They have a window in which they can acquire one of the greatest players of all time, and Giannis, you have to pull that trigger. Brad Stevens understands it. Everyone understands it. Sometimes to get someone as great as Giannis, you have to sacrifice someone as great as Jaylen. Now, could be a 3-team trade. I don't know. Maybe he goes to Atlanta. Some of the younger players and picks from Atlanta go all the way over to Milwaukee. If that's something that they like, maybe Boston offers future first-round picks. But ultimately, if Giannis is going to walk next season and not sign an extension, and has the choice of where he wants to go, he's making those comments about Joe Mazzulla and the Celtics. The Celtics have a top-tier talent. I mean, what are we doing here? 2 + 2 = 4, ladies and gentlemen. Where do you guys think Giannis ends up? Personally, I think he's going to be a Boston Celtic, especially if he wants to remain in the Eastern Conference. I don't see anyone else beating a trade package like that. That's just my opinion. You guys let me know in the comments below on what's going to happen.